Actually, let's talk about the person that you love but doesn't align with your vision. How do you deal with those person? Which do you stay because of you just love them, or you gonna change because of the vision is important?
So you cannot afford to compromise with who you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be, because of somebody else's pettiness, you know. Yeah, man, you can love people, but from a distance.
But you'll find out that you marry somebody, this person aligns with your vision. When time goes, you grow. The character, the vision expand or grows. You outgrow the person that you were.
Yeah, we're having a show on the 6th, Hatfield.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
a show. So
About what?
no, it's a live performance.
Live
I'll be
performance.
performing there. Yeah. I'm having a
Day-to-day IQ with
intelligence and wisdom. They are totally apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are not the same. The way wisdom is received, you must be broken.
Hey.
And when you are broken, my man, you know, the more you break, I believe that the breaking that goes with understanding, ne? Not just breaking like the world is falling apart. No, as much as we are flesh, we are spirit beings, you know. But you must understand that thing. You must tap into that knowing and understanding your purpose. All right. Going back to the topic of the issue of love, unconditional.
Yeah.
You know that, and even sometimes, in most cases, when you do something for somebody, we always have it in mind that this one is not gonna return. But because you understand, you just do it anyway.
Don't you think, or it becomes a self-sabotage then, when you know that you can give and not receive
Not receiving.
nothing? Like, don't you think maybe
Hence
it
I
takes
was
time, man? Like,
no. Hence I was saying that it goes with understanding.
yeah.
Yeah, you must. It's one of those things that you must know. But when you don't know, you are not clued up about this thing.
Yeah.
You don't understand yourself, your purpose, and all that. For what is life, it's going to tear you apart. Yeah.
So, since all is about understanding, you understand the person, innit? And you. Or you understand yourself first?
No, understanding. The understanding I'm talking about is understanding your purpose.
Okay.
What am I doing here? Why am I here? Alright. What is the purpose of me being here? Alright. Where am I going? Remember, where you're going requires there are certain things that are demanded from you for where you are going. We speak of perception.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are so many things that God has placed in your hands, and yet you are not ready to receive them, and yet they are there. You know, we receive with perception. Your mind is not ready sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you are still selfish. Sometimes you are still bitter. Sometimes you are still calculating things. Yeah, you can't calculate life.
Don't you think it's fear? Like, remember, like you said, wisdom comes with pain.
Yeah.
And don't you
With the
think?
crushing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hence, yet it comes with an understanding. When you understand what is wisdom and intelligence, yeah, intelligence it's a worldly thing. You know, it's calculated. But yeah.
Okay, maybe make an example. What wisdom can you extract from pain, especially when it comes to giving out love? You see, let me say you love somebody, and then you see, or here I'm just self-sabotaging myself. But the pain that you're receiving, what are you learning from that? Like, maybe make an example. Okay, after this pain, I managed to see
You're growing.
Yeah, something like this.
It's growth. That's the benefit of it. Hence I said, it's that thing, the growth that you're getting, it's priceless. You get it. That's why you can get people, Baba rich, people who are millionaires. You hear or they kill themselves. Because sometimes we lack wisdom.
Yeah.
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 Remember things like poverty is not a state of living. Yeah, it's a mentality. Everything is all about perception. Yeah, everything is perception.
Yeah.
So once life or whatever, the enemy has gotten your hold of your mind, yeah, you are lost. Yeah, it's all in the mind.
Yeah.
You know, man. Perception is everything. We are here
Perception.
because of perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, we speak what we speak because of perception. Time is given due to perception.
Hey,
You know,
please break it down. this thing of perception, I know what perception is a powerful thing. It's the one that leads the world, and then
Yeah, that's why it's a soul. A soul is a perception. It's how you perceive things. You see this, you believe it, you receive it. Yeah. Do you think this thing is a pineapple? Is it all you see? A pineapple.
Yeah.
You know, and then, oh yeah, it's only a pineapple. Then you receive, you register. You live with that thing. That's who you are. It's a soul. It's a living soul. You are walking. That's why you get people, they are walking around the street, but they are actually dead, but yet alive. I don't know if it makes sense.
They're actually dead.
Yeah, I'm talking about hope. This thing is it's a bit broad, man.
I get
You know,
you. Yeah.
It's a bit broad. But yeah, perception is everything, man.
Perception.
Yeah.
You actually
Yeah.
nailed it. Yeah, perception
Yeah.
is really everything. So you're speaking about the purpose. So how did you found your purpose through love?
How did I find
Your purpose through love.
through the journey?
Yeah, since what you say, sometimes you can give and knowing that the person won't give you, but you will stay because you know your purpose. So what's that purpose that makes you stay even though you're staying with somebody is not...
Okay. One thing I understand is that what makes us all to have one thing in common is that we are all called to make a change. Change, you know? But differently. Yeah. I do music, but the picture is big. The thing is, purpose is bigger than us. Yeah, because it's so big that sometimes it scares us. Because remember, purpose, it prepares you along the journey before you get to the destiny. It prepares you. So it brings along certain things in your life that you have to swallow. Those pills that you have to swallow. Yeah.
I get it. It's more like stages, ne?
Yeah,
you have to
it's
pass
different
through
phases.
Yeah,
it's different phases. So, it brings along certain things that entails the crushing. Yeah, man, life is all about crushing. We are all getting crushed every day. But the thing is, after you fall, how do you receive it? How do you perceive that thing? The falling, the crushing. How do you perceive all of that? You see, so hence I was talking about understanding, wisdom with understanding.
Yeah.
Why this thing is happening. Why is this thing happening to me?
How do you handle pain?
It does happen, man.
Yeah.
For you're like, you wanna throw in the towel, man.
Yeah.
You wanna throw the towel, like, I'm giving up. But the beautiful thing, man, about life is that there's grace, man. God gave us grace, grace that make you to stand up. Sometimes you get somebody tell you, no, it doesn't end here. So. Sometimes you get, look, man, God's favor speaks volume, man.
Yeah.
God's favor, it speaks volume. You must just know that you have a purpose.
Yeah.
You can't live life without knowing that you have a purpose. You will perish without a vision.
Yeah.
Without a vision, you'll perish. You must understand for who you are. You are not just here to make money. It's more than making money. Purpose is bigger than your talents and your gifts. Yeah, it's more like you chasing something in this world, and yet You are yet to find out, or you are actually chasing your divine self.
Hey.
Your divine self. I don't know if you make sense, no?
Yeah.
There's
So
there's another person, another version of you that you have not met, because the you now is still calculating how things are done now. You're still negotiating. As I was saying, as much as we are flesh, we are more of spirit, you know. But the flesh is still calculating these things. But in time, you'll tap into your divine self. You must meet yourself. That ultimate one that was
your
created.
higher self.
Yeah, your higher self. You know, your higher purpose. Yes.
You know, on that journey of actually meeting your higher self, I heard you mention something like vision. You must have a vision. If you don't have a vision, you're gonna perish. So let me make an example. Or let me say, since you have a vision, and at the same time, you're speaking about love. At the same time, you want to be in a relationship or you love somebody, but it's either that somebody doesn't align with your vision or that somebody doesn't. Actually, let's talk about the person that you love but doesn't align with your vision. How do you deal with those person? Which do you stay because of you just love them, or you're gonna change because of the vision is important?
All right.
How do you deal with that one?
Okay, I personally believe that purpose comes first. Yeah, because remember, even if you get married, right, and God forbid your partner dies, doesn't mean everything is done. No, you still have to continue. So now it brings us to the issue of a person not being aligned and all of that. The journey continues. You know, us as people, human beings, we have issues, and we have this thing of delaying, you know, because of petty things. You know, so you cannot afford to compromise with who you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be, because of somebody else's pettiness, you know. Yeah, man, you can love people, but from a distance, because certain things can be a big distraction. You know, so you can't compromise with that. Your purpose must be fulfilled. You don't want to be in a place or position where you happen to die and you have not fulfilled your purpose.
You know, you have touched some powerful points. So what you're saying is that the vision comes first.
Yeah, man, you gotta have a vision. Tapping into a vision, you must make moves, né? You must make movements as something that connected to how you understand or how you see where you're going. So meaning you have to tap into it physically, like literally do something, make movements, you know, to show that there's an alignment with an understanding which way you are going. You know.
So I'm having this question. So what happens? Let's say, okay, you found a person, and then that person he aligns with your vision. And you know, I will speak specifically for men. I know men, they grow faster. Like in terms of their vision, they change faster. Let me just say that.
Who's there who change fast?
Men, in most cases, they change faster. Meaning, you can have this vision that I want my family to be like this, like that, and then you present it to your partner, and throughout the way you'll find out that the vision that you presented is no longer accurate in today's time. Then you have to change it, and sometimes you'll find out that your partner is still emotionally attached to the first vision. You understand? So how do you actually convince them or try to be on the new vision? You understand? Yeah, because you'll find out that you marry somebody, this person aligns with your vision. When time goes, you grow. The character, the vision expand or grows. You outgrow the person that you were. You understand? and then your partner and she's still emotionally attached to the first virgin, that is no longer working anymore. You understand? So what do? Do you leave the person, or you have to just stick there, hoping that they will catch up? What do you do? Because I think that thing is the one that creates a lot of divorces and stuff, you know. Because of as a man, you grow. The vision grows. What you thought is correct tomorrow it might not be correct. You are forced to elevate right now. Your person takes time to elevate. It might be now she's scared, or maybe she's.
So meaning what? Oh, you're saying as you are growing, the vision changes. It's a bit tricky one. Like in what sense? How does it change?
Let me make an example. You meet your partner, you are a modeler. You understand? And then you presented the modeling career. That's how you want to move. That's how you want to move. And then when you get bigger, maybe in a modeling career, you find out that this thing is being a scam, is delaying you.
Oh,
you
okay.
understand? So you have to dive into music now. So your person, she still sticks to the modeling thing. She still aligns with the modeling thing. How do you switch her to a point where now this is the new vision? We move, you know.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I think you have to also you sit your person down because okay, speaking on her behalf, I would understand her. Sometimes you know women because they are tuned to be led. To be led, we are bound to lead them. So they don't want to find themselves in a place or position whereby there's like confusion. All right, but what you're saying, I understand, because it does happen that because as individuals, men or women, we're all trying to find ourselves for where do we fit. You know, sometimes because it does happen. I know a couple of there's a lot of celebrities, big people who are big now, people like The Rock. You know, he used to think that football was his thing, but we see how the shift that took place. So those things they took, they do happen. It does happen. It's just you just have to find a way, find words to show her how possible these things can happen.
Yeah.
Because as all of us individuals, we're trying to find our way, you know. You sometimes, you can even find yourself that whatever that you are doing the first time, it does work, but the heart is not there. It can also happen that way, you know. You can see already there's money coming, but your spirit is not there. It's like, not yet, not that one. There's something else. So you must make your person really understand of such things happening, you know, because not everybody, man, they are clued up with this destiny, purpose stuff.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody's clued up. They don't understand those things. So you have to sit down a person and make them understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, we all learn every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't just boom and like a person knows. Most people, they don't know. They don't understand. You know?
Because you know this thing, the reason why I'm asking this thing is because of I see like it destroys a lot of relationships. Especially we understand that women they're emotionally attached to things. You understand, and they don't shift easy. You see, that's why in most cases, things that are industries that are addictive, they're being ran by women. Actually, the customers, the biggest customers are women in most cases, you know. So it becomes tricky when you're a man with a vision and you know that you keep on growing, keep on elevating every time. And you need a person that is actually flexible with change. You understand? Yeah. So, what's the mechanism of choosing a partner that you'll actually be in this journey of life with them forever, what are those characters? Are you checking, is she able to listen to you? What are those characters that will actually help you as a man with a vision to actually maybe share a romantic relationship with a partner?
Okay.
What are those things?
All right.
Yeah.
You know, us as men, individually, we perceive different.
Mm-hmm.
We understand different, and our needs are different. When we seek women, when you seek for a partner, yeah, there are certain things, elements that I require that matters the most to me personally.
Yeah.
There are those that will matter to you differently.
Yeah.
I personally, I'm talking about me now. Initially, if I were to look for a woman, then looking at, remember we're talking a long journey now,
Yeah. Yeah.
not umjalo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I look for somebody that can carry my nakedness.
Your what?
My nakedness.
Okay.
When I
Maybe-
speak of nakedness, I speak of the rainy days. Rainy days are very, very broad. It can be anything. Something can happen to you, you know. As for money, money can come, is fine, but
Yeah.
are they gonna stay? Because when rainy days come, doesn't mean it's the end. That's where people are tested, their character. So most women can cook. Yeah, I can cook for myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Most women can do the basic things. Yeah, but can most of them stay for rainy days?
Ish. Yeah, that's
So
the thing.
Yeah, so I personally always look for somebody. I would look for somebody who can carry my nakedness, because I individually, I know who I am, where I'm going, and I believe that when you meet somebody there, when they see you for those couple of days or months, they should know, Hori, what are you all about?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they will know what are you all about, what is it that you do, your intentions, your motive. Because I believe when we meet people, we talk about those things.
Yeah.
You ask them their career, what are their, what do they desire, how do they see themselves in a couple of years to come? What is it they aspire to do, things like that. You find out those things. Now they want to know those things because women, in most cases, they're looking for security. So by that time you've been with a person, they should know, what are you all about? All right, cool. Then they have found that now when they've seen who you are, now what you look for is, can really this person, can they really can they carry my nakedness? Life has a way of exposing people where you will be able to tell, you can tell that this one, I can run with her. There are certain things that you can do now, that can tell, or this one can stay for 10, 20 years with me, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, one need to desire to have wisdom. Wisdom will speak for you to be able to tell if this person is,
Yeah.
and when certain things happen at the early stage about you that are not nice, don't try to hide them. Those are the things that must determine, that will tell you. Remember, your now does not speak, it has nothing to do with the future. Right now, you are using that to get into the person's mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever happens now, you shouldn't be, actually, it's an opportunity for you to determine if this person really, Yeah.
Yeah. So the minute,
It even works better if the picture becomes worse.
yeah,
Let it be worse.
yeah, yeah, so that you can see.
Yeah. Whether it can be with money or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
so you will see. Sometimes you won't even have to do anything. There are certain things that you will see from the woman when they are around their friends or ordinary people, or you'll see. They normally say. Women sometimes they normally say that they can tell how you will treat them by how you treat a waiter. You've heard of such, how you treat a waiter. They say they can tell how
Yeah.
you're gonna treat them.
Yeah.
It's one of those vibes. So now there are things that they can tell you.
Yeah. So from your song, what message do you trying to send out there? Like, yeah.
There's always a second chance. There is love. Don't let pride to speak for you. Pride has overshadowed a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
It does that in many aspects. In our homes, in churches, government, all of us, we have pride. You love somebody and yet you don't want them to know because you think, Batlan Dwellers. You know that?
Yeah, I guess so.
What is that?
Yeah.
Like, what is that, man?
Maybe sometimes people they take advantage when they can see that you really love them.
Yeah, I know that type of thing, but look, man, at the end of the day, when you love, you love.
Yeah.
You give yourself, you give yourself.
Yeah.
It's all about taking a leap of faith, man.
Nah.
Yeah. Sometimes, man,
Yeah.
you can give yourself like that, and it sometimes can tend to change another person's perception about men. Yeah, I know that. I know that it happens, man. Especially the life that we're living today. Many men are being taken advantage of. They've been being taken for granted. Especially when it comes to the issue of monies. It's the life we're living today, right? But look, man, love conquers all, man. It will always, forever, my man.
Yeah.
Love still exists, man. He's there.
Yeah.
He's there. It's there. I know sometimes you'll feel that you've loved somebody and then they left. You feel like you lost.
Yeah.
No, man.
There's more to life.
Yeah, there's more to life.
Yeah. Interesting. So, besides music, what are the things that you like to maybe plug people with? Things that you want to send them out there, something like that.
Come again?
Besides music, what are things that you actually want to plug people with, or things that you are busy with, you want people to know?
Or to know about me?
Yeah.
Besides music?
Yeah. Even though maybe it's music, maybe because currently we're speaking about one song. Yeah?
Yes, all right. Because, well, actually based on music, there's a show coming up. We're having a show on the 6th in Hatfield. Yeah, we're having a show on the 6th, Hatfield.
A show?
Yeah,
Okay.
a show. So...
About what?
No, it's a live performance.
Live performance.
I'll be performing there, yeah. I'm having a full show, so it would be nice to have people to come and support. Yeah, man.
Yeah, maybe tell them, like you said, Hatfield where...
What is this? The name of the place? I forgot the name of the place.
Okay, maybe you'll send me a poster and I will
I
plug
will
it.
send you a poster then, you'll plug it,
Okay, so it's personally your show or...
Yes, my show personally.
That's your show, yeah. Okay.
So I would really much appreciate the love, the support, to give them a taste of what I have,
Yeah. So
they'll love it.
you'll be singing only, or there's instruments that you're doing?
No, there's I'll be accompanied by instrumentalists. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's a full band, yeah.
So when personally, what instrument do you know how to?
Personally, I do guitar, acoustic guitar, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, man, that is interesting.
Yeah.
I think we have touched everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe there's something again.
No.
Yeah, everything is proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
Yeah.
We learned we learned a lot actually about the people stuff and vision, love, and then unconditional love, or does it exist? It seems like it exists. Actually, it does exist.
It does.
It's always a personal choice.
Yeah, it's a personal choice.
Are you willing to stay here no matter what, and then seeing that these people or the person that you are with is willing to change or to be better, Yeah, but anyway, that's great. Good people, it's been amazing, I won't lie. So I'm gonna watch this again and again because there's so much wisdom that's been shared here. So once again, I give thanks for your presence.
No, thanks, man.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, great people. If you like this and if you have gained some wisdom from this, subscribe and like and share with others. Yeah, it's great things. That's all. We are done. We are done. Yeah, we're gonna rush up.
Yeah.
Yeah.